So we shared all this, and Thiksay Rinpoche, despite his age, when he speaks about this kind of program and the program that he organizes in the winter, he hardly speaks. But when we speak about this program, he does like smiles like this, happy, very happy. And then he shares, yes, we did this, yes, we did this. He smiles, he's very happy. So, I mean, even this construction of this library, how it has happened, when His Holiness visited here some years back, His Holiness told Thiksay Rinpoche, all these monasteries, everybody survived because of the contribution in ancient times by the local people. So what are you doing for the local people? It's not that Thiksay Rinpoche is not doing anything. Thiksay Rinpoche mentioned, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Then His Holiness said, you build a center here, a library or something, so that people can benefit. And Thiksay Rinpoche's devotion to His Holiness is so much. Right away, after 1 or 2 days, something like that, he started the job. And in two years, he completed this. Next year, he was organizing the study groups, things like this. Really amazing. It's amazing. Devotion of Thiksay Rinpoche to His Holiness, amazing. And quite recently, he went to get His Holiness audience, and Thiksay Rinpoche just started crying. And all the way, I was told, all the way, after he met His Holiness, all the way until he reached somewhere near Shell, he was kind of endless tears, devotion, you see, right? So therefore, it is like really amazing. We have this opportunity. Holiness Dalai Lama is still here, Thiksay Rinpoche is still here, and we still have faith in Dharma, and we have in Ladakh there is no war going on, no, everything is good. And we are able to have such amazing gathering, and we have, Thiksay Rinpoche and the monks from this monasteries all worked very hard, contributed, and Tahila and everybody. Of course, everybody contributed to this. So this is amazing, especially Tahila, the Flowering Dharma group, I know them since many, many years. I had the privilege of talking to Guru a few times before also, but at the same time, try to contribute towards such activities. Right? So, to conclude, all I can say is I really enjoyed the visit, and tomorrow I'm going to. Where do you think I'm going? Huh? Where? Pangong Lake. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to Pangong Lake, and then day after I again on 11th at 5 p.m. again I have to give a talk at the Ladakh Philosophy School. CID, CIDS. Yeah, right. And then I'm more or less done, and we'll see you again. So I've really nothing to say. I've said everything that I want to say. And what you need to do is, as we studied here, always try to be happy. There will be some problems and some inconveniences here and there, but don't be too upset. Don't be too sensitive. Just pull your courage, compassion, love, and go through. Just like a good swimmer, So then everything will be okay, right? And we'll of course meet again. So what we should do now is, I'm tempted to read the last chapter. Let us read the last chapter together. Dedication. There is a difference between prayer and dedication. Prayer means, in general, if you say, may all sentient beings become Buddha, that's prayer. Dedication means you do something good. For example, we did something good. For 4 days, we really worked quite hard, right? So I'm 100% sure we collected very good merit. So when we say that may this merit that we accumulated become a cause to become Buddha for the benefit of all sentient beings, that's called dedication. Dedication and prayer, there's a little bit different. So let us read. You have the book? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, not anything. Yeah. All right, through the virtue of having composed this work, I guide to the Bodhisattva's way of life. Read together. May all living beings come to engage in the Bodhisattva's conduct. What happened? Oh, page number 191. Sorry, 191. Last chapter. 191. Okay? Through the virtue of having composed this work, a guide to the Bodhisattva's way of life, may all living beings come to engage in the Bodhisattva's conduct. May all beings everywhere, plagued with sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of my merits. For as long as they remain in cyclic existence, may their mundane happiness never decline, and may all of them uninterruptedly receive waves of joy from Bodhisattvas. May all embodied creatures who throughout the universe experience hellish realms come to enjoy the bliss of Sukhavati. May those people with cold find warmth, and may those oppressed with heat to cooled by the boundless waters that pour forth from the great clouds of Bodhisattva merits. May all forms of pleasure sharp leaves become a beautiful pleasure grove, and may the trees of life's works grow into wish-fulfilling trees. May the regions of hell become places of joy, with vast and fragrant lotus pools, beautified with the exquisite calls of wild ducks, geese, and swans. May the heaps of burning coals change into heaps of jewels. May the burning ground become a polished crystal floor. And may the mountains of the crashing hills become celestial palaces of worship filled with. May the rains of lava, blazing stones and weapons, from now on become a rain of flowers, and may all battle with weapons from now on be a playful exchange of flowers. By the force of my virtues, may those caught in the fiery torments of exit, the flesh eaten away, revealing their lily white bones, obtain the bodies of celestial, and develop the bodies in gently flowing rivers. Why are the henchmen of Yama, the unbidden brother and vulture Everett, through whose noble strength a joy brought upon us and darkness dispelled? Looking up, they hold the firmament the radiant from a Vajrapani. Through the force of their joy, may they be free from evil and when they see the lava fires of the hell extinguished by a rain of falling flowers mixed with scented water, immediately satisfied the wonder whose work this was. In this way may those in hell win Padmapani. Friends, don't be afraid, but quickly gather here. What need is there to flee when above us is the youthful Manjushri to dispel our fears? The tender Bodhisattva who protects all living beings, through whose might all suffering is removed and the force of joy abounds. We all in enchanting palace resounding with hymns sung by the thousand goddesses, with the tiaras of 100 gods being offered to his lotus flower, and a rain of many flowers falling on his head, the eyes of which are mortal. Upon seeing Manju Gosha in this way, may those in hell cry out loud with joy. Likewise, having seen due to the roots of my wholesome deeds, the cool and sweet smelling rain falling from joyful clouds, created by the Bodhisattva Samanta Bhadara and Sarva Nirvana Vishukambi, may all beings in hell be truly happy. May all animals be free from the fear of being eaten by one another. May the hungry ghost be as happy as the men of northern continent. May they be satisfied by a stream of milk pouring from the land of the noble Avalokiteshvara, and by bathing in this way may they all be cooled. May these plants see forms, may the deaf hear sounds, and just as it is what Devi, may the pregnant women give birth without any pain. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food, may the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those with weak sorrow find joy. May the fallen find new hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their illness, and may every disease in the world never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting one another. May all travelers find happiness everywhere they go, and without any effort may they accomplish whatever they set out to do. May those who sail in ships and boats obtain and having safely returned to the shore, may they joyfully reunite with their relatives. May troubled wanderers who have lost their way meet the fellow travelers, and without any fear of thieves and tigers. May their going be easy without any fatigue. May those who find themselves in trackless, fearless one, the children, the aged, the unprotected, those stupefied in the insane, be guarded by beneficiaries. May beings be freed from all states of non-leisure and be endowed with faith, wisdom, and kindness, with food obtained in a proper manner and excellent conduct. May they be mindful throughout their lives. May all beings be without want of wealth, just like the treasury of space. May those who have little splendor come to be endowed with majesty. And may those who, oh sorry, I missed one, and without it being the source of dispute or harm, may they always enjoy it as they may those who have little splendor come to be endowed with in majesty, and may those whose bodies are one with toil find magnificent noble forms. May all lower life forms in the universe take rebirth in the higher forms. May the lowly gain grandeur, and may the proud be humbled. By the merits have completed, may every single being abandon all forms of life and perpetually engage in virtue. May they never be parted from the awakening mind, and may they always engage in the Bodhisattva's conduct. May they be cared for by the Buddhas and relinquish their terms. May sentient beings have lives inconceivably long when in fortunate realms. May they always live in contentment, unfairless, may their directions guardians of wish fulfilling trees, filled with service of Dharma proclaimed by Bodhisattvas and their sons. And may the may be pure, smooth, and devoid of any rocks, level like the palm of the hand of the nature of the lapis lazuli. For all the circles of disciples may adorning them with the excellent manifestation. May all embodied creatures uninterruptedly hear the sound of Dharma issuing from birds and trees, beam of light, and even space itself. May they always meet with Buddhas and their sons, the Bodhisattvas. May they be spiritual masters of the world, be worshipped and blessed close of offerings. May celestial bring rain so that harvest may be bountiful. May kings in accordance with the Dharma and the people of the world always prosper. May all medicines be effective and the repeating of mantras successful. May darkness, cannibals, and the light be endowed with compassionate minds. May no living creatures ever suffer, commit evil, or befall ill. May no one be afraid of belittled, or their minds never be depressed. In all temples and monasteries, may reading and recitation flourish. Amen. May the Sangha always be in harmony and may their purpose be accomplished. May monks desiring to practice find quiet and solitary places, and through having abandoned all matters, may they meditate with flexible minds. For as long as space endures and for as long as living beings remain, jumped, may not be materially sufficient, abandon quarreling with each other and be unharmed. Similarly, may all ordained ones never let their morality begin. Having repented my moral fails, may always be eradicated. May thereby obtain state of birth, may spiritual conduct not decline even there. May the wise be honored and may they receive alms. May their minds be completely pure, and may they be renowned in all directions. May beings experience the miserable lower realms, may they never know any virtues. May the physical form superior to the gods, may their soul be related to the Lord. May sending means again and again make offerings to all the Buddhas. May they constantly be joyful with the inconceivable bliss of Buddhas. Just as they have intended, may the Bodhisattvas fulfill the welfare of the world. May all sentient beings receive whatever the Buddhas have intended for them. Similarly, may the Pratika Buddhas and the Savakas find their happiness. And until I reach the flourish here, the kindness of meditation. May I divine to pure and minimize the meditation. May I enjoy the subliminess and the common fruits. May all my lives may find the ideas of mutual practice in Dharma. Whenever I wish to see something or even wish to ask the slightest question, may I be whole and the Lord my question in order to fulfill the needs of beings who reach into the depths of space. May my way of life be just like that of my worship. For as long as blessing yours, for as long as living me, until then may I purify misery of the world, and all the pains of living creatures that I solely upon myself. And through the might of the Bodhisattva Sangha, may all beings experience happiness. May the teachings which are the sole medicine for suffering and the origins of every joy, by which they really support and honor and abide forever and long time. I prostrate to my Buddha. Whole trance, enjoy. And I crossed it to my spiritual masters, whose kindness I developed. Thank you, thank you. Very good, very good. We are done. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh yeah, thank you, sirs. So we did our running.
Everybody ready? Page number 29.
Yes. So,